Learn to get a team again. Here's the end of the game.
When it comes to the beat, ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody me. Ain't nobody for me. When it comes to the beat, ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody fucking with Dago. Ask around, we bang the roll tacos. I'm about to put Dago back on the map.
619, motherfuckers.
I'm about to put Dago back on the map.
619, motherfuckers.
Hell yeah, I like it natural, extraordinary and practical. I'll drop the ball on every one of y'all. Keep on staying, I ain't scared of none of y'all, knuckle.
Anything that I've been through, the Lord, He brought me through.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Rico with another episode of the Urban Binge right here on RiBelTV. Or you know what? Maybe you're listening on the podcast, on your preferred podcast app, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, especially iHeartRadio, guys. I am so honored and happy that we were accepted into the iHeartRadio podcast station. So now, anytime you're looking for the Urban Binge and you want to listen while you're driving in your car, while you're at work, while you are somewhere where you cannot watch us on YouTube, you can listen on iHeartRadio. You can listen on the Google Podcast app. You can listen on Spotify app. Yeah, wow, on Spotify and iHeart and Apple Podcast app and the Google Podcast app. Of course, I already said that. And other places where you can find podcasts at. Just type in the Urban Binge Radio. Boom, you found us. That's how easy it should be. I've looked for it myself, so that's how easy it was for me to look it up. So if you guys can just search the Urban Binge Radio, you guys should find us immediately. The Urban Binge Radio podcast is an easy way to search for us as well. Or you can just watch us on RiBelTV on YouTube. That's an easy way too. But if you cannot watch us on YouTube, you're more than welcome. We would love if you guys go to iHeartRadio and search for the Urban Binge Radio. Or if you go to Apple Podcast app or the Google Podcast app and listen to us, that'll be great too. It's completely free. We're not asking for you to give us any money on our Cash App or anything like that. One of the ways to support us is not skipping the ad on YouTube. Kind of watch, I think it said 40 seconds, at least 40 seconds of a 1 minute video will count as support towards RiBelTV or any other channel that you're watching. So don't just immediately skip the ad, listen to a couple seconds of the ad. If you don't want to listen to 40 seconds of the ad, listen to 30 seconds of the ad, but do not allow the ad to run all the way through to the end. You have to cut the ad at least at the 40-second mark, or at the most at the 40-second mark, so that it can count as support. If I leave that part in there, yes, that was Jay. Okay, he just walked past, snuck past here. That was Jay. If I leave that part in here. So I'm coming to you guys with a Kerrion Franklin video. I know this video was supposed to be out like June 27th, June 26th or sometime, and it's just now making it to the podcast and YouTube. Someone had some information on Kerrion, and they actually contacted me like, you know what, is this beating a dead horse to talk about this or to come to you with this information? Is it beating a dead horse? And it made me think about my own self, because I'm like, yeah, kind of, sort of, because I don't care about that news that you have unless it's something that is like really like good, like some juicy shit you're trying to get me. But other than that, it really made me look at myself like, do I have too much Kerrion content that I'm sitting on that I need to just hurry up and release? And I was like, you know what, I do, because at this point it's being a dead horse. We want to know, did your father molest you? And then we want to hear from Kirk if it is true. And then if it's not true, we kind of sort of want to hear from Kirk too, at dealing with a son with such a fucked up mind Because if it's not true, Kirk still needs to come out and talk. Because to deal with a son like this, it's got to be hard. Kerrion is not perfect. Kirk is not perfect. But Kerrion is off the chain, especially for you to accuse your father of molestation and not clear that shit up.
For the youth called the takeover.
I think we should.
Yes, and I used to go. Yes, I've shook in this man's hand, had a conversation with him. He really is tiny.
I'm gonna tell everybody what y'all get to do. This is classic. After everything I've been through, you gonna play his music tonight? You showed your ass tonight, TJ. They complain my molesters music.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Your daddy ain't came out and said shit. And like Jay said, when they had him on the BET Awards, it was kind of like saying, we support him. We don't care that he cursed his damn child out.
Up a piece of paper. Okay, if you think I'm really good, let me say it like this. When your bitch ass starts to get your skinny motherfucking ass back out the goddamn way before I put my foot in your ass. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the fuck up. I'm old.
What's up?
I will punch your neck, nigga, if you ever disrespect me.
I did it. He just hung up the phone. I did it. He just hung up the phone. I'll break your neck. Is that a threat?
We support Kirk fully, because he was all on the BET Awards with Lil Baby. And Jay hate that song, but I love it. We win. Yeah.
What's up,
We win. Why you don't like that song? He said it's one of his mediocre songs. It's a song he think Kirk could have did better. Which, I mean, yeah, but it's for Space Jam. The song that he recorded with Lil Baby is for the soundtrack Space Jam. Anyway, so this episode is a premium episode. It's mostly for the podcast, kind of, sort of, because I want to draw attention to the podcast, especially on Sundays. So we are very busy. Unfortunately, we cannot do everything all together. We really would like to do these podcasts Monday through Friday and do our YouTube videos Monday through Sunday, Monday through Monday. Hell, our desire is to put out content every day, very interesting content, and it's unfortunate that you can stay here, baby. Here. It's a podcast. You can stay here. Because I turned off the camera. I'm gonna turn it back on and off. Because mostly, like I said, mostly this is for the podcast. I want to draw attention to the podcast because if I'm not gonna do Monday through Monday on the podcast on YouTube, I would at least like to do a show every Sunday that can be put out on Sunday. So if I can record it maybe on Friday or Saturday, put it out by Sunday, to inspire people, because that's really what I want to do. And I want to jam and party on Friday or Saturday. But it just don't seem like it's working for me. I have a lot going on. We have a lot going on every day. We barely have time for one another. I mean, honestly, we can't even go to a beach or take a flight to Florida and just turn right back the fuck around. We are constantly doing something that is important. We're not just lollygagging every day. So when we're not putting content out there for the people that subscribe to us, that followed us on our podcast, and you want more and you're eager to hear more, we get it. Because I love T.S. Madison and Terrell and Sophia, and I want them to put content out every day. So I get it. I get it to the people who really like us and want us to post more and are like, ugh, y'all irk me because y'all never post. Y'all barely post. And I come to YouTube mostly because of y'all. We are sorry. We apologize. We are trying our best to get better. We don't want the content to be so late that it's uninteresting. But for the ones that keep returning, no matter how late the news is, you keep returning, we really appreciate that loyalty. That is the definition of a loyal fan. No matter how late the news is, you're still coming to support us and hear our commentary. And I thank you for the ones who continue to return and return, no matter how late the news is. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. We're gonna try to do better. School is starting soon. I don't trust the babysitter. I talked about this probably like a year or two ago on YouTube, where I don't really trust babysitters. I don't trust a lot of people because of the situation and how we got this baby. We got her at 3 months. She's going on 4 years old. How we got her makes me afraid to let her stay or be sat by anyone else. So school is starting. I can trust pre-K a little bit more than I can a person whose house she at or they're at my house babysitting her. I can trust pre-K. So the thing is, me and Jay just got to get a lot of work done while she's at school. We just got to get shit done, because when she's out, she seeks our attention like crazy. Like crazy. She seeks our attention like crazy. And right now, actually, what is she doing? What is she doing? Can you say hey out loud? Hey. So, like I said, guys, we're on a new app called Bigo, and Jay is determined to make this $24,000, $30,000 quota. So he is still supporting the Urban Binge. He's still here working for the Urban Binge, as the co-owner of the Urban Binge. He's just somewhere else making money for the Urban Binge. And he's doing a really good job. So for the people who want to see cooking and home decor type of shit for now, because we will be bringing that to the YouTube channel and to his own YouTube channel, or to RiBelTV with his own playlist of stuff. But definitely a podcast needs to happen for Jay, and cooking and healthy and exercise. He needs his own podcast. Definitely. I think so. So if you want to see him cook big meals, not noodles, and pour cereal in a goddamn bowl and cut up some goddamn bananas. No. If you want to see him make teriyaki sauce from scratch, curry sauce from scratch, General Soul sauce from scratch, orange chicken, dragon chicken, but no, what's the jerk, curry, all that shit. You want to see him make that from scratch, you got to go to Bigo, type in the Urban Binge. Follow us on Bigo, DM us when you want to find an agency. We have an agency you can join. You can make money just like Jay. You can join Jay. You can talk to Jay live while he's cooking. You can interact with him live, or us. I'll be there sometimes, but most of the time he don't want me in his kitchen, so I'm ducking in and ducking the fuck out while he's cooking. But the app is great, and Jay is doing a good job. Every time he get on there to cook, and them folks know he coming on to cook, the views are up. So they really like to see him cooking. I promise y'all, we want to bring y'all a lot more content, let y'all into our lives, because Jay cook not every day, but he cooks, okay? And he loves to cook. And I think you guys should see it. It's a lot of girls out there who I can name, who I know making goddamn McDonald's for their children every fucking day. Bitch don't know how to cook, buying biscuits and rolls out of the goddamn Walmart. Bitch, you need to make some real food, bitch. But bitches get on there looking at Jay and hate. Yeah, bitch. Because he cook better than you, your man gonna come over here in a minute. But comment below. Tell us if you guys would like to, see Jay cooking, see him, and any other thing. Because when he plaster up these walls and paint these walls and shit, because he did this wall back here, and he do a lot of this shit. I need to record him so you guys can see. Honestly, he's a girl, but he's a girl that does a lot of boy stuff. Honestly, I don't even know how to cut grass, but nobody ain't fucking me in my ass. But I don't know how to cut grass at all. Not a lick of cutting grass. I was really shocked that Jay knew how to cut the grass. He got out there and whipped that bitch up real quick and got done. I was standing right there. I was hot as hell. I was intrigued. I was standing to the side like, look at my mouth. But I was scared when he was going to the sidewalk edge, because he was at the sidewalk edge. I didn't know if the blade was going to chop up the sidewalk or what. Bitch, but I was scared. I was making sure there weren't no rocks in the way. He didn't give a damn. He was chopping up dragonflies and all. So anyway, guys, like I was saying, I think this is kind of beating a dead horse. The horse is laying there, is dead.
There he is, beating that dead horse. Get him!
So I don't think I want to keep going on and on with this Kerrion situation. So if you guys don't watch this video, I wouldn't be surprised. But I think it's a great video. Watch the comments. Listen to me as I narrate you guys through this video. Read his lips. Read my lips, because you guys may see something that he said that I don't remember he said, or I didn't pay attention. I didn't write a note down for it. So I'm just going to go through this video and kind of give you guys what I remembered him saying at that moment, and based off of reading my own lips and reading his lips and kind of saying, oh yeah, I remember what he said. Okay, I know what he said right there. Because, you know, just reading his lips and remembering what he said, it just comes together. Anyway, guys, let's get started in this video. And guys, make sure you please don't skip the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, and make sure you hit that bell so that you can be notified every time we go live. So every time we go live, it'll be like a notification come to your phone, let you know that we are live, or we just posted a new video, or we're about to go live, right? So that's what that bell does. And the thumbs up is always supportive. Even if you don't like the video, just hit the thumbs up. That's what I always say. Hit the thumbs up even if you don't like the video, because it doesn't hurt you. You know, I think the best thing to do is to just hit me up and let me know why you didn't like the video, and then I can respond to you from there. But don't hit that thumbs down. You hit that thumbs down, bitch, crazy things done happen to some people that hit the thumbs down. I'm telling you, just go back and watch my other videos and hear about what happened to some of the people who hit the thumbs down, honey. You want to hit that thumbs up? Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Don't give yourself, don't put nothing on yourself, honey. Don't call nothing on your life. Don't you call nothing on your life sitting up there hitting that thumbs down because you mad. Because you think I ain't do something right, or I ain't do a good job, or you didn't like the video. You better message me about it. Hit that thumbs up. And guys, make sure you listen to the music. Any song that you want to know, what song is that? Who is that? I try to make sure I put the song title there, but if I don't, just comment below. Tell me what part of the video it is, and I'll tell you what song that is and what artist it is. Okay, so I spoke to Kerrion again. I spoke to Kerrion for about 3 or 4 hours this day. Kerrion was very open, but very argumentative early on in the day, and it was the interview with him to be just in an uproar. I was going off on him, he was going off on me, and we weren't on common ground. You know, we just weren't eye to eye at all. And I've posted videos already in 2 separate parts. You'll have to go on my channel and see them on RiBelTV or on the podcast. Okay, so let's not keep this going. Let's just hope these two talk. I feel like if Kerrion is lying or telling the truth, Kirk should be coming out saying something. And Kerrion definitely should be clarifying whether or not he meant what he said or not. You know, so at this point, we're basically just gonna go through this video. Like I said, I lost all of the sound for this video. The sound is, I will go to narrate, also play music as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy the music that I'm playing during this video. And I'm not gonna take all day doing this video. I'm about to zoom through this, and from here, I'm gonna get started. So here around this part, Kerrion basically got on live after we had spoken all day. We spoke to her, had a great, I felt like a great conversation. Of course, like I said, and like you guys might have seen, we were arguing, we were loud with each other, but at the end, he understood where I was and where he was, and we kind of grew a love-hate relationship right in that moment, because I was so real with him. I think he really appreciated that. And not only that, his father is an Aquarius, so I think I remind him mentally, I mean, from my mental, he understands my way of thinking and my way of being, because of his father being an Aquarius, I believe. So we did kind of, my partner, he thinks that Kerrion has a crush on me. He know I had a crush. He know I got a crush on Kerrion. He know I think Kerrion is fine as hell, as so he does. As he does as well. He thinks Kerrion is fine as hell. He has a crush on Kerrion just as well as I do. But he thinks that maybe Kerrion is attracted to me back. And I really don't think so. I think I wants a guy, but it has to be a trans. I don't think it's somebody like me. But I will say that we had a great conversation. So his phone died or something, and we lost each other. Kerrion came back on probably like 3 or 4 hours later with the shits. already when he went live, of course, because it's something that I am documenting. I went to his live. I went to go see what was being said at the time. And when I went into his live, he didn't see me come into his live. He immediately was already talking about the interview and talking subliminally about me and my YouTube channel and the way bloggers do interviews and the way we take things out of context. So I just felt like
I'm just glad y'all can hear me now.
respond because the urban inch, as of what he kept calling us, the urban inch, we didn't. I don't think we took anything to our out of context. I think we played the recording for what the recording was. We didn't chop it or anything like that. We allowed the entire recording to be played so that everybody can hear everything in the video and in the recording, besides just my father molested me or thanks for playing my molester's music, which was Kerk Franklin's song playing at the time, his father.
Playing for the youth called the Takeover.
I think we should.
Yes, and I used to go. Yes, I've shook in this man's hand, had a conversation with him. He really is tiny.
I'm gonna tell everybody what y'all get to tonight. This is classic. After everything I've been through, you gonna play his music tonight. You showed your ass tonight, CJ. Thanks for playing my molester's music.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Now I feel really uncomfortable playing his shit.
So basically insinuating that his father molested him. So I guess we kind of, I don't know. I mean, in this interview, thing I can point out is that he didn't deny that. That one thing that I wanted him to deny, he didn't deny it. He basically avoided that. He said that we will see the truth sooner than later. We'll see the truth, whether it's when his father dies or when he dies. We'll see the truth. So I guess we just gotta wait on the truth about whether his father molested him or whether he was allowed to be around someone who his father knew was molesting him or something of that nature. And this is all alleged. I don't know this to be true, but what I do know to be true is what Kerrion has said out of his mouth. You know, that I can say. Anyway, so like I said, in this part, he was basically antagonized. He gave the guillotine. He said the guillotine when you chop someone's head off. So he gave him the guillotine and told him not allowed back into his live anymore. So I took that. Okay, I can't come back into your live. Okay, but I wasn't gonna leave there. I came back, like I said, later on that night to see if I could be let in, and he asked his fans, he asked everybody, should I let the Urban Inch back in? I do feel like he expected it earlier. So what do you guys think? And as you can see, I'm gonna play this so you guys can see for yourself all of the comments.
So I'm gonna ask a question. I gave the Urban Inch guillotine earlier.
A couple of years ago,
Should I just head back on
so,
up?
we went
So,
there.
you know what I'm
He
saying?
kept
If I say no,
going,
then,
should I do it? Should I do it? Some people were saying no. Some people saying no. Some people were saying, yeah, go ahead and let them back in. We want to hear what you guys are talking about. They want to hear what we are getting at. What is this we're getting at? Because a lot of people don't know about the recording. What they do know about is the recording where
Offset got 2 years.
Kirk cursed him out.
I did it. He just hung up the phone. He just hung up the phone. I'll break your neck. Is that a threat?
A lot of people don't know about the recording where Kerrion said Kirk molested him. So I kind of try to reiterate why we are even in conversation to the commenters without directly speaking to the commenters, right? So I didn't do that. But this time, that's what he I'm sure is going to expect me to do if he lets me into this call.
All right, the next one. We got 2 yeses and 2 nos. What's that final?
I want to say that, like I said earlier, I think Kerrion is very handsome. My partner thinks
We got
he's
1
fine
yes,
as
we got
hell.
1 no. It's equal.
But these
Offset, we
lips,
got 2 yes.
the fact that he can have Ashley lips.
All right, the
and
next
feel
one. We
sexy,
got 2 yeses and 2 nos.
That's a
What's that
sexy
final?
motherfucker.
Oh,
Ashley lips and you feel sexy.
ah.
Like seriously, hairy face, scruffy face, ain't shaved in
remorseful.
fucking what days, and you still sexy. During this particular part, Kerrion decided to go ahead and allow me back in his live. So like I said, he closed me out of his live, and this time he decided to go ahead and let me back into the live after asking his fans, and for the most part, his fans gave him a yes to let me back into the live because they wanted to hear what we have to talk about. What are the questions that Rico wanted to ask you? And I was so appreciative of that. So I started off when I came into the live. I started off with a thank you first. Thank you so much for allowing me into this live and for allowing this conversation to take place. Again, after I was, I used his words, disrespectful, and decided to go speak to the commenters when you asked me not to. So I basically was trying to kiss his ass because I really wanted this interview and I wanted to get out what I needed to get out. And so I didn't want to upset him or piss him off where he was going to hang up on me again, or where he wasn't going to be able to fully have this conversation, right? So I was just like immediately just like, okay, I apologize for disrespecting you. Thank you for mentioning the Urban Bench, and thank you for letting the Urban Bench into this live again because you're getting us somewhere. You're allowing us to be seen, and I'm not doing that for this. I have serious questions. I love Kirk, and me and my partner will have you. So I'm gonna play this, and you guys can listen to some music while I play this, and kind of read his lips and read the comments. Maybe if you guys read the lips, read the comments, and you can tell what's being said at because in the process of transferring this over, in the process of moving this from one card to the next storage card, I lost all of the sound, and I'm so disappointed that I lost all my sound to my video, but it's okay. It's okay. Because I have a secret. At the end of this video, guys, I want to tell you something, okay? Just stay tuned to the end of this show. I'm going to make sure that I let you guys know something that I really need to let you guys know. Do not leave, okay? Just stay here so I can tell y'all. So here on this part, he was basically questioning, like I said, we had an interview earlier. In the earlier interview, we really didn't get nowhere. We were both screaming at each other and throwing insults and stuff like that. So I have to say that in this interview, Kerrion really tried to ask me questions and answer questions that I had for him. And one of the things that he wanted to know is, why would you even give Trejun a platform to go on here and talk about me? He admits that it was very entertaining, and it probably it is great entertainment to have Kerrion Franklin's son, roommate on, anybody's podcast. If he has great information, and he recorded you saying that your father molested you. The fact that your father is Kerrion Franklin and you're accusing him of molesting you, I think that stands out. That stands out big time, and you would definitely want to speak to the person that did the recording, the person you who, especially if in the talk and they're offering their services. I didn't go find him and say, oh, I want to interview you. He found me and said, I hear that you want to interview me. And I said, hell yeah, I want to interview you. Let's go. And that's what happened. He tried to accuse me of believing everything that was coming out of Trejun's mouth, and I was just combative because I never said I believe everything. As a matter of fact, at the end of that interview with Trejun, I clearly said that Trejun was still being loyal to Kerrion because he hadn't even told everything. He hadn't even told everything. So he was still being loyal to Kerrion because I felt that there was some more information Trejun had on Kerrion that Trejun was not telling. And I think that shows a sign of loyalty. Regardless of if Kerrion wants to admit that or not, he knows that Trejun didn't tell me everything that he could have told me on that video and in that interview. So I don't know why he's acting like he don't know why I would have had Trejun on my show. I think it speaks for itself. The situation speaks for itself. His name speaks for itself. After it came out that he's the one that recorded you saying this bullshit. Come on. And not only that, you said a lot more. You said that Kerk Franklin is in the Illuminati.
Fake friends. Hey,
That's all it really is.
hey, play my daddy music. We millionaires. I'm a millionaire kid. Hey, I'm rich as fuck. Hey, I've been all over the world. Hey, I've been in every continent. Hey, I can go to the road right now. Hey, do something, I'll whoop your ass. Hey, I ain't gonna get in trouble. Illuminati's a wonderful thing to be born into. Hey, secret society. Hey, fuck with me, you gonna die. Hey, that's how this tell the truth. Hey, let's be vulnerable. Hey, fuck with it. Wow.
I would love for you to touch
My daddy's fake. That's an image, nigga. Fuck with me if you want to, bitch. Smile.
So you being Kirk's son and saying he's in the Illuminati, people take that shit serious. People literally take that shit serious. I don't. That's why I didn't talk about it. I stuck with you saying your father molested you. I think that was the most standout part. And everybody took that and ran with it. But what people miss is everything that happened in the recording. And so he doesn't want me to interview Trejun or give Trejun a platform to speak about this because then it shows who Kerrion truly is and why his father cussed him the fuck out, possibly. In that same area, Kerrion was talking about that my video didn't get hardly any views. He tried to read me and say that my video with the guy who recorded him saying his father molested him, he tried to say, oh, you ain't get no views, fuck nigga. No matter how many views I get, I'm an Aquarius. I'm not stopping. I don't give a fuck if I get one view. I'm not gonna stop. For your information, I got 300 views. That's better than nothing, okay? I'm proud of myself that I was able to interview the person that recorded you. Now, you're giving me time to interview you 3 times in 1 day, hours. So, shit about the views I got. Let's give me good enough content for on your motherfucking interview. Boo. Anyway, and he was calling him Judas. What the fuck? And that's another thing. He was saying, why did I believe what he was saying? And like I said, nowhere did I say believe him. He said that a lot of the shit the boy was saying was fabricated, but I don't understand how some of it was fabricated and some of it was the truth when we have an entire recording that's 40 minutes long. And the recording minutes. So you're saying some of the recording is real, some of the recording is fake. So you said, I want you on my dick. To me, it sounds like you might have been considering ass shit 5.
I want to shit on myself. And I want you to
No, baby, I'm worth more than that. I make that in the
5,000.
5,000? You gonna shit in your ass?
Yeah, you gonna fuck me. 5,000.
That's no.
5,000.
It's okay.
10,000.
Okay. 10,000? I'll fulfill your fantasy. I know you just want to
You'll
get
sign a
that close
contract?
to you.
You'll sign a contract?
Yes, pull it up. Now you gonna pull that one up?
I'm right.
Not when you fucking said. Not when you said.
This is what you wanted, baby. Instead of having fun, this is what you wanted. This is the reality you wanted.
Carry on. I'm not about to fucking shit in your ass.
For 10,000, bitch, are you down or not? You fuck, nigga.
Bitch, I don't want
You're a pussy.
your shit on my dick.
That's staged. But the part where you say, my father molested me, that's not staged. He's a liar. The boy's a fucking liar, okay? I even asked him about the boy saying that he was playing with his ass crack while he was sleeping. At some point, he found issue with you wearing your ass out, because she kind of brought that up a little bit in the recording, which is the typical down low shit, trying to play that role, talking to her like, ew, this nigga got his ass out, blah, 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 blah. Are you aware, how, like, he was talking shit behind your back to her?
That's how we got in the first place, because I woke up to him talking shit about me, like.
Crazy that he goes from being like
Absolutely. Not even you defending me, just when I woke up to defend myself.
like I'm thinking that you think he's just gonna let you
Talking about me in my face while I'm conscious.
I woke up, I was passed out, and I was on the couch, passed out, asleep, and my booty crack was showing, my ass was out, and it was some comments being made, but I'm passed out. I didn't know what was going on. I just know what I awoken out of my slumber to this man talking shit about me, and I caught him in the act. Before, when he would say little things about me around the house, I never caught him in the act.
Right.
So this was like my first time catching him in the act, really trying to run me low.
Right.
And it was just like, damn, nigga, like, are you that fucking obsessed with me? Like, Jesus Christ, you can't just, we're supposed to be spending Christmas together. I'm keeping it kosher. I don't care if you flirting with this girl and trying to get in her panties. Like, do what you do. But damn, can you keep it cute for a minute? You know?
Right. I feel you. Okay. Kerrion claims and denied over and over that he never touched his ass and played with his ass crack. That's what he said. But if you can read his lips, you can see he was saying that he had an office, that there were rules in the house, that Trejun was not supposed to be there. Trejun was trespassing. He was simply a guest before. He was told on, and when he told on him, he was banned from the property, and he wasn't supposed to be there. But from what Trejun tells me, he is not banned from the property. He can be there. Even if he does not live there, he can still be present on the property when he's with a friend. So he was with the girl who Kerrion was dealing with. That's who Trejun was there with. Kerrion is saying Trejun was just there. He was just there. He was trespassing. He needed to go. That didn't take away from the fact, from the question that I asked. Did you play with that boy ass crack while he was trying to take a nap? Yes, you did. I believe he did. Kerrion beat around the bush too much for that. Like, he didn't answer the question straight up at all. He beat all the way around the bush and was talking about he got an office in there. He not supposed to be there. So because he not supposed to be there, that made you play with his ass crack. Because the boy was like, I'm fat. He was like, I'm fat, and fat people, our pants and underwear sag a little bit while our ass crack may be out. So he said he was laying on the couch, his face was facing the back of the couch, and his ass was facing, at everybody else, because he was trying to cover up his face, I guess, from the light or something. And Kerrion came behind him and was fondling with his little ass crack, messing with his ass crack. And so that caused him to get really upset, and a big argument ensued, right? So I talked to Kerrion about that, and Kerrion denied that wholeheartedly. Yeah, he was basically trying to say, if you live here, then why was you on the couch? Why was you on the couch if you live here? And none of that was neither here nor there. Like, him sleeping on the couch ain't got nothing to do with him living there. If he said, I'm here visiting with someone, then I'm pretty sure in this girl's quarter, he can sleep on the couch without being bothered, fucked with, or discriminated on, right? That's not what Kerrion felt like. Kerrion is saying he ain't supposed to be there at all, so I can taunt him. If he wasn't here, I wouldn't have a reason to taunt or fuck with him. That's basically what Kerrion is saying. All right, here I was saying, I don't know how we even got that far when I was asking a simple question. Did you touch his ass crack? Was you playing with his ass crack? Even if you didn't touch it, was you joking about it, giggling about it, any of that shit? He couldn't answer that question at all. So, what does that tell you? That boy ain't lying. You was aggravating him, taunting him, and fucking with him while he was asleep, and that's what popped all that shit off. And that's what I put here, that he was unknowingly admitting to the fact that he basically was playing with his ass crack. Because you couldn't give me a definitive no. You couldn't just say no. So what does that go to show you? That you was playing with his fucking ass crack, bro. Playing with that boy ass crack while he trying to sleep. Leave him the fuck alone. You don't want nobody playing with your hairy ass crack while you sleep, nigga.
Truck fit, snap back on your dog ass. These niggas broke like Mr. Glass, they don't want none. Since the act is young money, you bitch, you my weed louder than swish. Michael Phelps nigga in your suit. Show bitch swallow my pimp juice. Her pussy wetter than swimsuit. Yo ho, coupe the color of you who. Rude boy, free boo-ju. Fuck wrong with these fuck niggas. I've been ballin' since 98. Fuck y'all, I'd rather skate.
I couldn't do anything but laugh at him because he was giving me straight liar vibes. Like, just straight, I'm lying. I'm telling the bold-faced ass lie, and I can't tell the truth. Because he was already lying, saying he don't even know who Trajan was. Now you see I got the whole fucking recording. Your voice is all out there. You can put voice with voice and tell who the fuck you are. Now, you're kind of sort of retracting on your attitude towards me. On this particular part, I think he was asking me, why are you taking this boy's side? Why are you taking his side? Are you his, I don't know if he said, are you his boyfriend? Are you his attorney or something? He asked me something like that. And I'm just like, nigga, no. Why the fuck are you asking me that? No, I just know that you're wrong. And Kerrion can't take when somebody is challenging him. Somebody who has either better thoughts than his thoughts or are challenging his thoughts. He just cannot take it. He cannot handle it. So he kind of blow up a little bit. And that's what he did here in this video. He blew up a lot of bit because he couldn't take that I was challenging him. He even said he hate Aquariuses. He hate Aquariuses. Mind you, his father is an Aquarius. And he said that I hate y'all, including me. And Larry Reed, I guess. Here on this part, he said, everything is a lie if it's not the truth. He be talking some crazy shit. I'm telling you, this boy be talking some crazy ass shit, for real. I be like, what the hell is you talking about? What the fuck do you mean? I guess the statement is true.
Keep it cool, mama. Don't get all misty. Put it on the rocks, mama. Smooth like 1963. Finger snaps and vodka.
And here again, I asked him, how is some of what is in the recording is true, but some of it is staged or fake or it's not true? How did that happen? He couldn't really give me a good answer on that. I know for the most part, he was looking at me like, maybe it is staged, maybe it's not. For the most part, he's giving me that face. Here on this particular part, he said, I don't have to prove anything to you ever. But my thing was, he kept telling me to prove shit to him. He kept saying, tell Trajan to prove it. And so when somebody challenges him the same way about proving something, then, because I said, well, you prove it. You keep telling people to prove shit, you prove it. And he said, I don't have to prove anything to you ever. So I repeated it. I don't have to prove anything to you ever. Bitch ass nigga, fuck you talking about? He think he running some shit. He need a girlfriend, honey. He needs somebody who he could tell what the fuck to do and point them to the direction that they need to go. Because bitch, it ain't me. I'm not your Tina Turner hoe. Right, and here I was explaining that to him, that he can't tell me to prove it if I can't repeat the same thing to him. But he went slap off on a tangent because I told him that. I told him that if I have to prove it, he gotta prove it. And he was like, I don't have to prove nothing. Well, you ain't gotta prove shit. I ain't gotta prove shit. I said what I said, like you said what you said. Period. At this part, he gonna roll his eyes and say, listen, girl, I don't give a damn. I laughed and told him it don't bother me. He was like, listen, girl. I don't even know what possessed him to say that, but he was like, well, listen, girl. And I was like, I scoffed a little bit. What? Listen, girl, like that hurts me? No, that doesn't hurt me. Listen, honey. I'm listening, boo. I also told him here in this part that he acts real high and mighty. He acts like he is superior, like he is the Adam, the first Adam created, the original Adam. Like I have this, he has this God thing about him where he feel like he is God. He is higher than everybody. He speaks that way, he acts that way, and that's just seals the deal. The fact that your actions is that, and verbally is that, that's ridiculous. And when I told him he acts like the Adam, the original Adam created, he gonna say, I do have atoms in my body. I hope you do too. Nigga, what the fuck? This nigga is crazy. I was just like, you know what? I'm about to hurry the fuck up with this shit and get off of here with him. Fuck is he talking about? I got atoms in my body. I hope you do. I'm made up of atoms. I hope you are too. If you don't get your...
Boy, if you don't get
On this part right here, I was telling him that I honestly don't believe half of the shit that just came out of his mouth. Whatever we was talking about, I was just letting him know that I just don't believe half of it, and probably more. I just don't believe.
I'm about to play for you right now.
You about to play some shit?
Exclusive.
Here on this particular part, when you see him turning his hands like that, he's saying, can you turn this magic upside down?
Oh, I love
I told him, let me see you do it first. Turn the magic upside down. Go, I'm watching. Turn this magic upside down. All these magical words and Gandhi type shit. He be talking like that. Bro, you on a whole different other level. You want some Gandhi level type shit. We don't understand your spiritual level. I know.
A lot of stories I wanna tell motherfuckers about you motherfuckers. And don't get scared.
Wake me up when this shit over.
Yeah. Big Drake off. Shit on these niggas. It's over for you, nigga. Take a bow. Wow. Big Drake, I hit him with the 40. Why a nigga trying to take Big Drake a step? Give a nigga inch, now they
He
might
mad,
take a
y'all.
He ain't talk fat.
He mad. We got Nicki Minaj rapping on the verse. Yo, Nicki, look at Lil Pee Wee, Nicki. He mad.
Here on this particular part, I was explaining to him about Tauruses and what I had read about Tauruses, because I don't know much about Taurus, but Candy and my favorite gospel artist and the person that does the intro to our videos, our theme song, Be Slave. Those two are Tauruses that I know. And I can only go based off of their personalities. But when I meet Kerrion, he is not a Taurus like them. What's going on with Kerrion? like, wait. I said, no, nigga, you wait. Because you've been talking too damn much. Don't know what the fuck you talking about. Talking off the wall and out the side of your goddamn neck. You know, nigga, you wait and let me speak. And I finished saying what I was saying because he quickly cut you off. Like, he will not allow you to speak. And he shut the fuck up. He allowed me to speak. I appreciate that.
I feel so good. Do you know why? This is the remix. Justin Timberlake, let me say yeah. Let's go. You in a log cabin, somewhere in Aspen. Girl, ain't nothing to the pain, ain't tricking if you got it, what you asking for? Put you in a mansion, somewhere in Wisconsin. Like I said, ain't nothing to the pain, we can change the last name, what's happening? Cause you look so good.
At this point, I was telling him he was giving me nothing because he wants to have a platform to talk about his story, and he feels like no one is giving him that opportunity. But when someone does give you that opportunity, then you take that time out to bash the media or bash the people that's giving you the opportunity as if everybody is against you. You play a very serious victim role, Kerrion, and that's what I was trying to let him know right here in this part. I was telling him that he snaps on all of his fans. All of them basically get the wrath of Kerrion. Even when they're complimenting him, he just gets upset and says, "Oh, really? Oh, thank you." You know, sarcastic shit. Like, why the fuck is you being like that to this person? Like, honestly.
Understand she made the people say yeah. yeah.
Hey, Pain.
So at some point of the recording, where he accused his father of molesting him, at some point in that recording, he ended up, his friends, they were like, shh, 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 we're still recording, like that. So I asked Trajan about that, and so I asked Kerrion about that. Kerrion kind of raised his eyebrows a little bit, like, maybe it's staged or maybe it's not. So still sticking with the fact that some of it is staged and some of it is true and facts. I don't understand that part, but it's whatever Kerrion says, I guess.
You make me wanna spend it all on you. Scoot up out of this club, slide with your boy, and we can.
On this particular part, he said, "Can you take the truth?" I said, "If you can be honest. If you can be honest, I can take the truth."
Little ventilation, let's talk about you.
Because so far, right now, I don't believe anything that's coming out of your mouth, Kerrion. So if you're gonna be honest and 100% honest, then okay. If not, then I don't even want to hear the bullshit.
Ooh, ooh, I'm all on you. That's because I want you. Now, don't leave me lonely.
You don't understand, she made the people say She had the main stage.
Right here on this part, he's saying he never called me names. He never antagonized me before joining the live. And I'm telling him, you're a liar. You did. You insulted me. You bashed my brand and was very upset about it. So I called in to confront your ass because you're not going to have my business in your mouth, my business name in your mouth, or my name in your mouth on your live. And I'm not about to call in and respond to you. So I did. I called in and I went in. And that's the result of the first and second part of the interview on my YouTube channel now. And then, of course, I talked to him again at night, this night. But I was telling him he's got to be delusional. Like, you got to be delusional to believe the bullshit that comes out of your own mouth. Like, come on, bro. He said that he wants to be interviewed about his music and not about his father or his relationship with his parents. He wants someone to interview him that's going to be genuine, that's going to genuinely want to know about his career and what he has going on in his life currently, besides talking about his father, who is Kirk Franklin, a gospel legend. Like, I was explaining to him that it's not going to be a time where we're not going to talk about your father when we interview you. When we interview you, we're going to always ask you about your father. When we interview you, we're going to always wonder how is your relationship now with your parents. So until you get on a Michael Jackson, Prince, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce level, then you cannot regulate how the questioning will go. When some questioning is needed for some people, you know, like Lil Kim. She be like, why y'all asking me about Nicki Minaj every time? Bitch, you ain't doing nothing else for us to ask you about, so we gotta ask you how you feeling about the girl Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry.
Remix people. I do this.
So this part, he got really upset. He started raising his voice because I was telling him he doesn't like when people challenge him or call him out on his bullshit, because then he flies off on the handle and has to flip it to be the victim. That's what I get from him a lot. I get from him that he acts like the victim after he has thrown stones, stirred the pot. Now he the victim. Get the fuck out of here. You're a grown-ass man, like your daddy said. You're a grown-ass man. Control yourself.
With Valentino, I wore a pink Ranger for the Vino. I keep a G like it's Encinos. I take the beat just like I'm Debo. I shoot my shot like a free throw. Opportunity when knocking at your door, but nigga was blocking the keyhole.
Here I was explaining to him that it's hard for everybody to understand his Gandhi way of speaking or his higher education way of thinking. Because he was talking a lot about the sun and the moon and manifestations and all this kind of stuff. And he was also talking a lot about witchcraft and Illuminati and demonic spirits. As if he's a pro in it, like he studied it. But it's real awkward to hear him talk about that kind of stuff and knowing where he grew up, you know, and where he's from and who his father is. It's like, dang, your father do this and you're more interested in witchcraft and demonic stuff, you know, calling himself the devil, all that kind of stuff.
They used to take risks with the shit on the interstate. Now I make move to make sure my kids is straight. Hold up, let me get this straight. A giraffe should be worried about the ways of a turtle when he from the
many bottles of this wine we can't pronounce. Too many bowls of that green, no lucky charms. The maids come around too much. Parents ain't around enough. Too many joy rides in daddy's Jaguar. Too many white lines and white lines. Super rich kids with nothing but loose ends. Super rich kids with nothing but fake friends. Start my day up on the roof. There's nothing like this type of view.
Again, here he was talking about how much he hates Aquariuses, how much he hates his father, who is an Aquarius. He thinks that we give apologies and we don't mean them. I think the main thing that he has a problem with is being challenged, the way that we challenge his mind. And also I remind him of his father. So that's why he came out of nowhere with, I hate y'all. Just straight up, I hate y'all. I hate y'all Aquariuses. I was like, damn, you hate us? The dislike is that serious. He really was expressing his disdain for Aquariuses. Like, straight up let me know, like, I don't fuck with y'all.
Wine we can't pronounce. Too many bowls of that green, no lucky charms. The maid comes around too much. Come around too much. Parents ain't around enough. Ain't around enough. Too many joy rides in daddy's Jaguar. Too many white lines and white lines. Super rich kids with nothing but loose ends. Super rich kids with nothing.
I asked him, why does he act like he's God? He was saying, aren't you a God? And I was telling him, I don't portray to be the God, you know. Maybe we are all gods on this earth, but we are not the God. And so he acts like he is the God. He's like, if you're God and I'm God and we aren't God. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I think he tried to talk crazy so he can confuse you. Because I don't think the boy as crazy as he tried to play like. Unless I'm just on a different wave than him, and it's understood by people who are on his same waves or something. Like, I don't know. I really don't get it. I don't understand him or his way of thinking or speaking at all. Right here I said, I know what I heard in the recording. He said, I don't care what you heard in the recording.
I'm searching for a real love. Oh, real love.
Close your eyes to what you can't imagine. We are the Zanny Nash and Caddy smashing bratty assy. Maddie snatched his daddy's jag and used the shit for batting practice. Animate and he thrashing.
Right here I told him he talks so much that he misses when he contradicts himself. He talks so much that he missed when he said this before, but then say something to contradict what he said before. Now, right, nigga, pay attention to your words and what you're saying.
Don't believe us, treat us like we can't erupt. Yup.
We end our day up on the roof. I'll say I'll jump, I never do. But when I'm drunk, I act a fool.
Talk about.
Do they sew wings on tailored suits? I know that ledge. She grabs my arm, she slaps my head. It's good times, yeah. Sleep rips off, I slip, I fall. The mic is down like 60 stories, and some don't end the way they should. My silver spoon has fed me good.
Right here he was saying Trey doesn't have one piece of true evidence that will support what he's been saying about him. But I was so baffled because I'm just like, wait, he has this entire recording with your voice on it that you just admitted was partially real and partially fake. So I'm confused. What is it real? Is it fake? What? Tell us something. We have to talk about the crazy shit that was said in the recording before he made such serious allegations about his father. And that was my whole point of doing the video before, because so many people were focusing on the fact that he said my father molested me rather than focusing on where he was mentally and emotionally when he said that, because that could change what's coming out of your mouth. How you feel and what's going on can change what's coming out of your mouth, especially in the middle of an argument. When you're upset, you will say anything. So I wanted to kind of put it all in context, because what was out of context is to take that one piece of the recording and run with it. That's out of context because we don't know how and why, when and where he said this at. You feel me? So that was my point of putting out the entire recording. I was telling him he really got to talk about that, like he does.
My silver spoon has fed me good. A million cash. A million cash. Close my eyes and feel the crash.
Here he was still denying that Trejun had permission to even be there or sleeping on the couch.
The maids come around too much. Parents ain't around enough. Too many joy rides in daddy's Jaguar. Too many white lines and white lines. Super rich kids with nothing but loose ends. Super rich kids with nothing but fake friends.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell, and make sure you hit that thumbs up. The bell is so that you can be notified of every video that we post when we go live, or when we post a video, or when we're about to go live, or when we're about to post a video, or a video is about to premiere. Okay, please guys, subscribe. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Bigo, the Bigo Live app. And that's at The Urban Binge. Just type in The Urban Binge and you'll find us. Facebook, THEE, The Urban Binge. Anyway, let's get back into this video. And if you're listening to the podcast, give us 5 stars, follow the podcast, subscribe to the podcast, tell a friend, share us on your social media, share us in a text, in your group chats.
It was just a blessing of disguise. The blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise.
Oh wow, you stayed to the very end, I see. Well, since you're here, do me a favor. Hit those big words down there. Subscribe. You see that? Yeah. And if you liked the video or if you didn't like the video, hit that thumbs up. Also, hit that bell so you can be notified every time we go live or post a video. You don't want to miss our content. I'm telling you. You can also follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and a new one, Bigo, at The Urban Binge, okay? You can also Google search our podcast. If you can't get enough of us, we're always posting on our podcast talking about interesting topics. Just search The Urban Binge Radio Podcast. And you can find us on several podcast platforms, i.e., iHeart, Spotify, and any podcast platform that you prefer. And after you're done with all of that, scroll down our channel, and I'm sure you'll find a lot more interesting content like this video. See you guys later. Let me finish getting dressed.